Today I'm in Sheffield. I'm here to try out a food hall that contains various independent food vendors from around the country. It's called Kommune, and apparently a few years ago it won the award for best street food market in the UK. So let's go check it out and see what it's like. Okay, and I think I'm just coming up to it right now. And there it is. Kommune. Eat, drink, socialise. Let's head in and check it out. Here it is. It's a pretty big space. Loads of seating down here, even seating on the outside, well, looking outside while you eat. And then I think you've got the food vendors on this side, so maybe a bar over there, and then up here you have a pizza place, a Korean fried chicken place. Looks like this one is tacos, and then coffee place over here, and then maybe something around the corner. Looks like maybe a vegan place. Yeah, place for vegans. And then I think that might be it. Anything around this side? Let's try and walk to the far end and see if we've got any other food vendors, or is it just more seating? I think it looks like there's just more seating around here. Right, so it's a pretty big food hall from first impressions. I think I counted about only 7 food vendors though, but a lot of seating. So let me get ordering. I'll order a selection of the food and I'll join you at a table. Okay, so it turns out you can order from the QR code at your table or go to the individual vendors. I went to the individual vendors and ordered the food, and it turns out there were a few more than I first initially thought. If you go round the corner from my initial first look, there's another about 3 or 4. So I think altogether there's about 10 or 11 vendors. And I've ordered my food from some of them round the corner, and the food looks delicious from the pictures. So let's wait for my thing to buzz and I'll go collect my food. Right, so my food has arrived and it looks delicious. Let me give you a closer look at what I got. Okay, and this is my meal. So for a bit of a starter, I went with some Korean chicken wings, and they look delicious with the glaze on top. Then I fancied a bit of a burger, so I got, I think it's called an American burger, which looks delicious with some truffle fries as well. And if I've got room for dessert, I'll get some dessert later. But let's dig in to this meal. Okay, so I think the first thing I'm going to try are these Korean barbecue chicken wings. Now check those out. They look delicious and they smell delicious too. They have glaze all over them, so it's going to get a little messy, but let's just pick one up and see what it's like. So you get 5 in a portion, and let me give you a closer look of that. Check that out. Lovely glaze and colour on there. And this feels heavy too. Let's go straight in for a bite of this. So that is a fantastic chicken wing. Look at the juicy meat on the inside. So when you bite it, you get the sweet glaze on the outside. There's a little spicy too, has a bit of a kick, a little bit sour, and a really savoury flavour. The chicken on the inside, really nice and succulent, really juicy, perfectly cooked. These are some great chicken wings. And you know what? I think I got a good deal with them too, because you get 5 in a portion, and the price I think is decent, which I'll reveal at the end, but good value. You know what, these chicken wings are so delicious that I think I'm just going to have one more before I move on to the main meal of the burger and fries, because these, really, really good. Right, let's move on to the main meal. So we've got burger and fries, but these are not just any normal burger and fries. Check those out. So they are Parmesan and truffle fries. Big portion too, and a pretty big double patty burger. Let's try out the fries first and see what they're like. Really big long fries actually. Check out those. So truffle Parmesan fries, you can see the Parmesan on there. Let's give these a bite and see how they taste. Okay, so these are some great fries too. Check that out. So as you bite onto them, really, really crispy and crunchy. You get a nice crunch. The inside is slightly sort of fluffy as well. And you get the flavour of the Parmesan on the outside. A cheesy, creamy flavour. And then you have the sort of truffle, which I think is only slight, the flavour. There's a sort of earthy flavour in there. But these are good fries. You know what, again, I think I'm going to have a few more of these before I move on to the burger, because they're really, really good, really crispy. I mean, listen to the crunch of these fries. Okay, let's move on to the burger. Now check this out. Let's take the stick out, and this is an original American burger, as it's called on the menu. So you've got two burgers in there. Looks like cheese, some ketchup. If I open it up, I think you've got some pickle in there as well. It's a big brioche bun that it's in. Tomato sauce, maybe, I don't know, maybe some mustard in there. Yeah, I think it's got some mustard as well. Let's go straight in for a bite of this. Okay, again, this is a great burger. Now have a look at the inside of there. It's got the two burgers. As you bite into it, you get the bread, which is doughy, a little sweet as well, and then you get the sauces. So you definitely get the ketchup in there. You get the burger flavour from the two patties, really beefy, a little bit of mustard, and then the creamy cheese. And the pickle rounds it off. It adds that sort of fresh, sour crunch. Really nice. In fact, the more I eat it, the more it kind of reminds me of a McDonald's double cheeseburger, but beefed up and taken to the next level. Because you've got the two patties like you would in a McDonald's double cheeseburger. You got the cheese, you got the ketchup and the sauce too. But I think this is way better. I want to try just the burger patty on its own, because I saw the person frying them fresh when I ordered it. So there it is. Sort of not too thin, not too thick, sort of in the middle. Got a nice looking colour on there, sort of brownish, golden sort of fry on there. Let's go for a bite of this beef burger. So you definitely get a grilled beef flavour from that. Really nice beefy flavour. It's juicy too. You can taste the sort of charring where it's being grilled, and it combines well with the bread and the sauces and pickle. I think though, just to combo things up and take it up to the next level, I'm going to add in some of these Parmesan truffle fries. So let's put them in the middle. So then we have a double cheeseburger with pickles and some crispy truffle Parmesan fries. Now that is going to be one enormous combo bite of food. Let's go in for a bite of this. Okay, so the fries just add that extra element to the bite, because the burger, you have all the sort of meat inside and the bread, which is a little soft and sort of stodgy in texture, but then you get the fries which add that crunch that I think you need, which improves the burger and takes it up to the next level, having that crunchy texture. And then you get the truffle flavour as well, and the extra cheesy Parmesan cheese. I think you definitely need to add the fries in the burger here. Right, okay, because I'm the self-designated combo king, I think I need to try out some more combos. So here we have the Korean barbecue chicken with that sweet and tangy sauce, and I'm going to combo it up with the truffle Parmesan fries. So here we go, Parmesan fries with the slightly spicy and sweet chicken wings. There it goes. You know what? It works. So the crispiness of these fries with the truffle and Parmesan on it, they just take everything up to the next level. And then when you add in the spiciness with that little kick of the chicken wings and that smoky, sweet barbecue flavor, this is a great chicken and chips combo. Right, let me finish up the rest of this meal, and if I've got room, I'll get some dessert. And if this is anything to go by, I think I definitely need to get dessert. Okay, so I think I definitely needed to get some dessert after that amazing meal, and I went for, check these out. So this is some churros with chocolate sauce and cream on the side, and they look amazing, but a little unusual because the churros that I've had before, they've kind of been thick, but these are kind of thin churros. They almost look like breadsticks, but they come tossed in a cinnamon sugar, and they have some Hershey's chocolate sauce plus some whipped cream on the side as well. Vanilla whipped cream, I think it said. But let's just go in for one of these unusually thin churros and see what they're like. Okay, so these thin churros are surprisingly like the thick churros, but thinner. So you get a crispy crunch on the outside when you bite into it. The inside is soft and doughy and sweet, and you get this Hershey's chocolate sauce, which is different to, let's say, a Dairy Milk or a Galaxy, something like that. It kind of tastes a bit more like a dark chocolate sauce, so a bit more of that cocoa flavor. But I think it does go well with the churros. I think though they're just going to be elevated to the next level if I try them with the vanilla whipped cream. So check this out. Crispy Hershey's chocolate sauce churros dipped in some vanilla whipped cream. Now this, I think, might be the ultimate bite of this meal. Check that out. That looks delicious. Here it goes. So that is amazing. The cream just adds an extra element there. So you get the crispy, crunchy churro with the Hershey chocolate on there, but the cream just adds that cold sort of change in temperature. So you get the hot churro with the cold, fresh whipped cream with vanilla, and it adds that extra sort of sweetness and freshness. This is a fantastic dessert. And you get a pretty big portion too. I mean, have a look at all the churros in there. So I've already had a few, but I think you probably get about 20 churros in there. So not bad a price, which I'll again reveal after the meal. But this is a good value and tasty churro and vanilla whipped cream dessert. Okay, let me finish this up and I'll join you outside while I'll give you a rundown of the costs I've spent today. What a fantastic meal that was. I am absolutely stuffed. And a great food haul that was as well. As usual, I arrived pretty early. In fact, I might have been the first customer through the door. But towards the end, when I was about to leave, the place started filling up. Anyway, let me give you a breakdown of the costs I've spent today. So for my Korean barbecue chicken wing starter, for a portion of 5, it costs £5. So £1 for one chicken wing, which I think is pretty good value for a food haul like that. And then you had my main of the burger and the Parmesan and truffle fries. That cost £14.90, which again I think is pretty decent value for that type of food court. And then for my churro dessert, for the 20 churros with a chocolate sauce and whipped vanilla cream, it cost £6.95. It's not bad price again. So altogether I think the total cost was about, well, just under £27, which for all that food I think is pretty good value. Anyway, if you like the video and want to see more, click on the thumbs up icon below and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.